Dave from DNA Reptilia. We got a whole lot of hatchlings here, and I'm going to tell you what I think they all are. You ready? Let's go. We're going to start off easy, at least I hope. We're going to start off with clutch number 1. First off, they should all be the same. This is the very first clutch we hatched, and we were lucky enough to get twins out of it. Blade, head hypo. That's it. Single gene blade. Pairing with super blade to visual hypo. So, reduced patterns, breaking up along the dorsal. Of course, this one's a little bit smaller. It is not one of the twins, but it's not eating as good as the first one. But it is eating. It just hasn't had rats yet. Stuck on ASFs and mice. Next up, this one is Talk. It's one of the twins. Tub's a little dirty. This one has not taken food on its own yet. I'm still assist feeding. This is Talk. It's one of the twins. I'm still assist feeding. Here's Tick. There we go. Another blade head hypo. This one's a little bit bigger. So it's taken a couple live meals on its own. Right now I'm going to show you a couple of the bamboos that we hatched in multiple clutches to show you what we have learned about the bamboo. This is what I've learned. Clutch 2 was bamboo spider to pastel calico. We hatched out 3 bamboos. I hatched out this one, which we do believe is a bamboo pastel. Now, reason why we're pretty sure on this one being a bamboo pastel is because in our latest clutch that we released on clutch 5 cutting, we cut 3 more bamboos out. I was hoping that these were bamboo pastels because of the lighter head, but as they age, as they came out of egg, had their first shed, they're a totally different color. See if I can get them together. See? Bamboo calico or bamboo pastel. Bamboo. Big difference in the color. Visually, I'm hoping the camera's picking up the difference in color. Try not to get him too close because this guy hasn't eaten yet and he's looking fired up. Another one we hatched from clutch 2 was this bamboo calico. Doesn't have head blushing as much as the regular pastel, but we believe this is a bamboo calico. This is one of the other bamboos from the latest clutch. We're thinking that there is something else influencing the dark patterning on the side. There was no calico in this clutch, and the mother is supposedly het albino, het axanthic. We're thinking that maybe that there is influence of maybe a xanthic that's changing the colors on the sides here, or even albino. Now this guy is a bamboo spider, but as it's aging, I'm seeing a definition of color shift right along the side here. At first we were thinking it was pastel because of how light the color is, but I'm also thinking it might even be because of calico. Now on the sides here it goes nice and orange, so this is either pastel spider bamboo or it's a calico spider bamboo. This little guy was from the same pairing with the bamboo spider versus calico, pastel calico. We're thinking it's, well, it could very well be a normal. Here is possible calico, but we're calling it a normal for now. The darkening on the pattern is, to what I have heard, that is a trademark for calico. There's not a whole lot of, there's some tracks on the bottom. but that doesn't mark anything calico. So if it's calico, it's going to be a real low expression calico, but we're unsure of right now, so we're just calling it a normal because that's the easiest thing to figure out. So real happy to hit this guy. Actually, to my knowledge, it is a girl. It's a really nice calibi. With how the color markers are down on the side here, definitely calico, real high white on the sides, a little bit of yellow on the top. It's definitely a dirty calico, but I actually quite like it like that dirty. It's going to be a nice bold coloration. There's a little bit of orange on the top also. So good news is we'll see this one grow up. Next up, we are going with the head genetic stripes. The pairing that with the pastel genetic stripe that we had with a either pinstripe or a pinstripe orange dream. This is the one that's been really tripping us out. Our lemon blast. Still haven't figured out if it's orange dream or not. There's no tracks on the bottom, pied tracks, but I don't know if pinstripe would reduce that. The patterning kind of fades out on the tail, but with pinstripe I don't know if it does that with pinstripe, so doesn't matter. It's a boy, it's staying here, it's going to go back to his mama in 2 years. Emerald pinstripe. Yep. Just run of the mill pinstripe. Well, it's also had genetic stripe. Still haven't figured out if those marker or if the pattern, hold on. Haven't figured out if those patterns on the side there are the markers for orange dream or not. So we're not calling it orange dream right now. It's gonna be growing up. Not here, but it's gonna be growing up. Definitely gonna do the best that I can before we sell it to hopefully ID it correctly. But orange dream is a bugger to figure out. If it looks like our orange dream pinstripe that we have as an adult, which I'm not thinking it is because not real light outlines on the patterns there. So now these three look weird, and this is why I was really thinking that it was orange dream. But someone commented on another video we did thinking that yellow belly is in the mix. Well, I was not told that yellow belly could be in any of these animals that I bred, but there's something different, and I'm probably going to hold one of these three back. Pastel, head genetic stripe. Don't know if the genetic stripe is changing the pattern, as being a het, or someone was thinking that there's possibly yellow belly in it because of maybe because of the freckling on the sides. But we have a yellow belly. This yellow belly came from an ivory. Not our ivory. This is one that we picked up because we have a yellow belly slash gravel female. So the only way I was going to prove it out to be either or is if I got a male that was from an ivory. So I can guarantee this is yellow belly. Definite different belly. Different coloring. Definitely different shading. This is a yellow belly. This could be possible had two other things, but that's another reason why I have it, because I have its sister too. Another pastel. Head genetic stripe. Very crazy pattern on the top. Very crazy. So there's definitely something different. I'm guessing, because this is our first year. These are all genetic. These 3 pastels are all het genetic stripe, and they all look different. Get this really bright normal, nice and clean. At least that's what we're hoping. At first I was calling it a pastel, but it got darker brown. So it's a really clean normal. This was back to the pairing that had the bamboo spider paired to the possible double het albino axanthic. A mentor told me that it actually looks like possible het albino, because they had het albino before, and this guy looks, or girl, I haven't sexed it yet, this one looks just like one that they've hatched that was het albino. Spider. As I stated in our video of cottonies, never saw a spider, a single gene spider in an egg. Never seen one this small. But I didn't think spiders were this gray along the side. It's almost like the same thing that's influencing this one is influencing this one. You know, with a dark patterning along the side here. So, do I keep everything back? Or do I sell this one as a normal? Well, I'm probably going to hold this one back. But do I hold this one back too? See what this is possible het? I don't know. But since I haven't proven out that girl to be double het, I can only sell this one as a normal spider for price. But whoever buys it, I will also let them know it is possibly albino or axanthic het. Alright. Now to what we kind of figuring out, I've been told there's other variations of pastel, other qualities, and I think we have 2 qualities here, because along with this one, too bright to be normal, see, siblings, it's more of a dirty pastel, dirty patterning, and yes, we actually have 3 of them. So we still have the dad. So now I know what kind of pastel he throws for a pattern changing and for a coloration are from the pairing that was a pastel to a spider. That's it. Simple 2 genes. We did get 2 normals. One has shed, one hasn't yet. Nice golden normal. One unshed golden normal. And then the last one. Now I remember when I said the pastel is dirty pastel? Well, we got a dirty bumblebee. It has the same freckling on the top by along the top of his back, same speckling. So if I'm wrong on anything I just said, you would have seen little texts above the appropriate ball python that would correct my thinking. They're not 100% accurate neither. I don't think anybody really is. It's all an educated guess, and we're learning, so our educated guesses are a little on the small side for how much I would trust right now. I'm doing the best I can. I get double checked with mentors and other people to help us out, because that's what this community is about. We need to help each other learn so that we can spread knowledge to everybody else. I'm going to try to keep photographic records of all these snakes to further our knowledge, to check back on, say, hey, this looked like this, so this is maybe this instead. That's another reason why I decided to do this one long video of showing everything we have, so I can compare certain ones to certain ones that are similar but yet a little different. They have different nuances, like the pastels. The pastels came from different pastel parents completely unrelated. So we have two different varieties of pastel in our lines. The bamboos, that was all on the mom. It was the same dad on all the bamboos, but different moms on them. So they could have passed on other traits. So that's one reason why we could have a little bit different variances, like in the side color, side patterning, how much pattern is faded up. But we're working on this. We bred 10 females last season, and 8 of them laid. So we got an 80%. And next year we're hoping to breed up to 18 females next year. That's all into probably late March, maybe even June if they keep locking up. You know, why not? You know, I don't have an ultrasound, so I have to waste time right now. I've tried palpating. That's a talent in itself, I'll tell you that right now. Not even a lot of the big breeders can, not even all of them can do it. Some just have a talent for it. Appreciate you guys watching, following us along, encouraging us to continue doing what we are doing. We're going to do the best that we can, and I hope that you follow us along for as long as we make these videos. If you could do us a favor though, please like, share, subscribe. Heck, leave a comment. I reply to almost every single comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified when we actually make more videos and post them up. We've been doing pretty good at on every Sunday, usually about 11 a.m. Central Time, depending on how the rest of the week was. But video's long enough. We'll see you next time.